What if everything you've ever desired was the very thing keeping you bound? What if this entire world, all its pleasures, pains, and people, was just a fleeting dream? The Yoga Vasishta, one of the deepest spiritual texts of India, doesn't ask you to believe, it asks you to inquire. And it all begins with one powerful step: dispassion. Salutations to that calm and infinite light of pure consciousness. A light that has no boundaries, not of time, not of space, not of form. It is the truth beyond words, a truth that can only be experienced. Yoga Vasishta begins not with complicated rituals, but with a powerful first step on the path to liberation. Dispassion, the realization that worldly pleasures are fleeting, and that something deeper calls from within. This wisdom is not meant for those lost in complete ignorance, nor for those who have already realized the self. It is meant for the seeker, the one who feels deep within, I am bound, I must become free. Until one is blessed by the Supreme, they will not find a true guru, nor the right scripture. But once grace dawns, the path begins to open. Just as a steady boat is needed to cross a vast river, a sincere seeker needs the company of the wise, a teacher who has crossed the ocean of suffering. The presence of a true sage is like the shade of a great tree in the desert. Even their ordinary words carry deep meaning. Their company transforms emptiness into fullness, death into immortality, and suffering into peace. The greatest remedy to the long illness of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and sorrow, is a simple yet powerful inquiry. Who am I? To whom does this suffering belong? This inquiry is the medicine that heals all illusion. Real wisdom is not just about books or tradition. The Lord cannot be seen through scriptures alone, nor even through the words of a guru. The self is seen, by the self, through a pure and silent intellect. Worldly skills fade without practice, but this wisdom, once awakened, only grows stronger. The self is like a necklace worn around the neck, forgotten, yet always there. It is found again when the illusion is broken, with the help of the Guru's words and one's own clarity. But alas, the one who, even after knowing the world is deceptive, still clings to it, that person is no different from one who eats poisoned food and regrets it too late. Even a single thought of desire brings sorrow. But when all thoughts drop away, what remains is bliss. Imperishable, peaceful, and untouched. This world is like a dream. In 1 hour of sleep, we imagine years of experience. In the same way, we dream this world through the power of Maya. But he is wise who watches it like a silent witness, not clinging, not rejecting, simply aware. People lament when the body dies, thinking the self is gone. But just as space is not destroyed when a pot breaks, the self too remains, eternal, untouched. Nothing is truly born. Nothing truly dies. It is only Brahman, the one without beginning or end, appearing in many forms, through illusion alone. The self is vast, pure, subtle, and eternal. It is beyond birth, and beyond death. It is beyond form, and beyond name. It is the silent witness of all. O Rama! It is better to beg on the streets of the outcasts, with an earthen bowl in hand, than to live in ignorance, chasing the illusion of worldly pleasures. No disease, no poison, no external sorrow, brings as much pain as the blindness of a person who has forgotten their own true self. This is the first teaching of the Yoga Vasishta, the beginning of the journey toward truth. And it starts with dispassion, the gentle but firm turning away from illusion, and the awakening of inner clarity. Dispassion is not turning away from life. It's learning to live with your eyes fully open. When the veil of illusion is lifted, what remains is peace, unchanging, undisturbed, unshakable. This was chapter 1 of the Yoga Vasishta, the foundation of all spiritual inquiry. The journey of self-realization begins not in distant lands, but within the silence of your own heart. If the teachings of Yoga Vasishta inspired you today, become a part of this growing circle of seekers. Tap like to honor this ancient wisdom. Share it with fellow travelers on the path. And subscribe to Vedic Echoes, where every video is a step toward the eternal. May your path be clear, your heart be light, and yourself ever free.